semifinal basketball game between Tupper Lake Central School and...
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hometown Cable. Wild Bill Chase and Calvin Castine. Beautiful downtown Plattsburgh. Actually, not downtown Plattsburgh, but we're on the campus of Plattsburgh State College in the Field House for the first time in many years for Class C Section 7 semifinal. The Tupper Lake Lumberjacks against the Northern Adirondack #1 seed Bobcats. Foxy Gagnon is doing the public address announcing. They're introducing the Tupper Lake reserves.
Number 52, Diablo Fletcher. Number 45, J.J. Fletcher. Number 23, Devin Black. Number 30, Tyler Richard. Number 11, Josh Snyder. Number 32, Jeremiah St. Louis. Number 3, Chris Thompson. And now the Lumberjacks.
Now the starting lineup.
Number 10, the senior, Pat Bedore.
Pat Bedore, number 10.
Number 14, the senior, Scott Cheney.
Scott Cheney, number 14.
Number 21, the junior, Robbie Lemaire.
Robbie Lemaire, number 21.
Number 15, a sophomore, Andrew Thompson.
Number 15, Andrew Thompson.
Number 20, a senior, Mike Kriegel.
Number 20, Mike Kriegel is the other starter. Bobcats are the home team.
Mr. Tim Coleman, Mr. Ron Boyle, and Mr. Greg Lewis are the assistant coaches. Number 13, Josh Strack.
Introducing the Bobcat reserves.
Number 20, Kyle Ross. Number 22, Brandon Lombard. Number 23, Andy Siskevich. Number 24, Jeremy Scott. Number 31, Dan Myers. And now the Bobcats starting five.
Bobcats starting five. Number 15, Zach Welch. Number 21, senior Stephen Thomas. Number 11, Justin Gardner. Number 10, Sean Burke. Number 12, Corey Bilo. Bobcats coached by Mr. John Rabideau. Assistant Tim Copeland. Tupper Lake's coach is Skip, right? Mr. Skip?
Skip, yeah. Mr. Kusiak is on the shot clock, and Mr. Donnelly is the athletic trainer. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for our national anthem, which will be sung
Steve Skip.
Cheerleader Courtney Trudeau.
Courtney Trudeau, Northern Adirondack cheerleader, to sing the national anthem. Nice job by Miss Trudeau. Okay, we're in the wide open field house here. Bill Chase, Calvin Castine, Hometown Cable. Bobcats and Lumberjacks ready to tip it off here in this semifinal game for Class C, Section 7. Lumberjacks coming to tonight's contest with a 10-11 overall record. Their leading scorer is who? Kriegel. Yeah. Kriegel. He's averaging 12 points a game. He's got 41 threes. Zach Welch starts it off. His three's a little bit short. And then the loose ball picked up by Bador. Bador quickly gets it up to Kriegel. They move it over the left side. Bobcats showing the zone defense. Welch steps out, put pressure on the ball. Well, I could tell you, Kriegel and the Bobcats are 16-4 overall. They come in the number 1 seed. They actually ended up tied with Ticonderoga for the Division II crown. And then the Bobcats won the coin toss, put them on the number 1 seed. Ticonderoga has already been beaten here today, upset by Seton, I guess if you want to go by the seeding. Seton had beaten them twice already this year. They got a foul called. Thomas taken into the hole. Fouls on number 22. Oh, no. On Kriegel, number 20. Fouls on the floor. Gardner, he's double teamed. Steals, ball was almost stolen away, but Thomas ended up with the loose ball. Welch, three-pointer, he hits it. Well, Bobcats quickly trying to get Welch on track. He took the first 2 shots, and they were both three-pointers, so he's 1 of 2. Stephen Thomas leads the Bobcats offensively. What a 19.0 average. Zach Welch, he's a 9.6 average. Welch, one of the leaders in three-pointers. He had, I believe, 32 over the year. Justin Gardner, he averages 10 points a game. And Sean Burke is just under 10, 9.9. Jeremy St. Louis, not one of the starters. He's averaging for Tupper Lake 11.4 points a game, and he has 33 threes. So a couple three-point threats for Tupper Lake are Kriegel and St. Louis. St. Louis, he's a big, strong kid. And the Bobcats have shown earlier in the year that anybody that wants to play physical with them, they have a tough time playing against them. Ticonderoga being 1 and PHS, and they've lost to both of those teams late in the year. Burke, who's it to Thomas? Thomas, three-point attempt. That's good, so 2 3-pointers for the Bobcats with a good start with shooting from the outside. Thomas hitting 1 3-pointer and Welch the other. Bador takes it to the hole. Thomas gets up there for the rebound. 6-0 is the lead. 6:09 left here in the first quarter. Thomas takes it to Welch. Down corner, Gardner brings it back out on top. They swing it over to Thomas. That rattles in and out. Rebound pulled down by Scott Cheney. Bador finds an open man, but that's through the hands of Robbie Lemaire and out of bounds, Bobcat ball. Well, I'll tell you one thing I don't like about this place, Calvin. It doesn't have the close comfort confines of the Memorial Hall. There's more, a better atmosphere. The atmosphere here, is to me, for the fans, is especially on the other side. They're up farther away from the action. The NAC crowd sitting on the side we're located on, across from the scorer's table and the benches. Burke with a three-pointer. So 3 3-pointers by the Bobcats. And Mr. Steve Kiff got to call a timeout. It's 9-0, 5:18 on the clock. Okay. Tupper Lake's Kriegel inbound the ball underneath the NAC basket. Somewhat of a full court pressure there being applied by the Bobcats. That ball's thrown away. Looked like it was stolen right back, but then Thomas took it back from Lemaire. No, that's Cheney. Welch, Burke. Welch, Burke, and Thomas each with a three-pointer here in the early going for the Bobcats. Thomas with a spin move and up and off the glass. Pretty move by Thomas. 11-0 is the score. Thomas described in the paper as probably the most spectacular player in the league. Cheney, he hits a three-pointer. And Tupper Lake is finally on the board. 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's 11-3 ball game. 8-point lead for the Bobcats. One of the things that I think it's going to affect, it hasn't seemed to affect the Bobcats, is the background to shoot. You don't have a wall there. That's always an adjustment. Both teams have to play with it, though. Bador takes it himself, runs over Zach Welch, an offensive foul called. Pat Bador, instead of going around Welch, he went through him, or he tried to anyways. Cats finished the season in a little bit of a slump, actually. At one point they were at a 13-1 record, ended up with 16-4, so they went 3-3 in their last 6 games. Welch, that three-pointer, it's off the back of the rim and rebounded by Tupper Lake. Kriegel now, he pops a three, that's off the mark. I don't know if somebody got a hand on it or it was just short. Burke with he looks like a 10-year-old with that haircut. He probably wasn't going to like that, but he looks pretty young now. Got a little spiffy looking haircut. The little boy's haircut is the way I should have said it. Don't take no offense, Mr. Burke. If you do, call Calvin. He takes all complaints. Two team fouls now on the Bobcats. I don't get who that foul was on. Wasn't paying attention. I see they ended up posting it up on that part of the scoreboard. Burke is going to come up with a steal. Pulls it up. Hands to Welch. Welch pops the jump shot, and he hits it. So Sean Burke doing the work there, and Welch doing a nice job to finish. Zach Welch hustling up the floor to be there for Mr. Burke to pass the ball to. Kriegel to Cheney. Cheney hits one from outside. That's a three-pointer. So it's been a three-point show here. Both teams. Bobcats have 3 and Tupper Lake has 2. 13-6 ball game. First game this afternoon was Seton against Ticonderoga, and Seton in a thriller beat Ticonderoga. Shot at the buzzer. I don't know who put up the shot. Was it Riley Haupt? Riley Haupt hitting a shot as time ran out, and Seton will advances to the Class C. Welch, he's probably 3 feet behind the three-point line there. A long three-pointer. Thomas. What the steal. Welch, his second three-pointer, makes it a 10-point lead for the Bobcats. That was for Welch at that three-pointer, as to say Seton advances to Class C Section 7 Championship next week to be held here in the same facilities. Gardner trying to take it through a couple Tupper Lake players there, and ball swatted away and out of bounds. Bobcat ball. He put me on the camera. It's February 22nd. Isn't it somebody's birthday today? George Washington's birthday. And Burke from outside, three-pointer. That's 5 now by the Bobcats. That ball's tapped out of bounds probably by Mr. Thomas. Yep. George Washington's birthday, Saturday afternoon basketball here on Hometown Cable. It's a snowy, well, the snow is picking up on my way down from Lime Mountain. And that's number 32, Jeremy St. Louis, in the contest now. He hits his first basket. I guess Tupper Lake's had some people get injured throughout the season. So they've had their injuries to, and according to the paper, everybody is back and they're healthy again. So a tight ball game is expected, but at the moment it's a 19-8. Bobcats, with some great outside shooting here in the first quarter, have an 11-point lead. Craigle looked to dump it off. Cheney picked up the loose ball. They find Bedore in the corner. That was a dangerous pass. Bedore's shot is in and out. Thomas with the long arms pulls down the rebound. Jeremy Scott in the contest. Corey Bilo is out. Andrew Siskavich waiting at the scorer's decks to come in. Thomas, that's off the front of the rim. He follows the shot, but Bedore is there to pick up the ball. Gets it to Craigle. They go cross court to St. Louis. St. Louis travels. It's a turnover. 16.8 on the clock. Subs coming in. Shot clock's off. 35-second shot clock. And we've only got 10 left in the quarter. And a foul called. Thomas throwing the shake and bake move on Craigle, and that's his second, team's third. Sub came in. It was number 15, Andrew Thompson. 3.4 seconds. Thomas finding the open Gardner, but Gardner not having enough time to get the ball under control and get the shot off. But the Cats, with a very impressive outside shooting here in the first quarter, hold a 19-8 lead after one quarter.
That's the first game that I've heard a cheer in, Bill. And the cheering competition is going to be in this facility this year. This could be tough for the cheerleaders because you can hardly hear them. It could be a tough play. They were looking for the seating. I don't think they gave much thought. I never thought of it either on the sound. It's hard to hear those cheerleaders.
Yeah, Kelvin, you're right. The acoustics in here for a cheering competition are not going to be all that appealing. They're going to get the seating they've needed. There's always a big crowd that goes watch the cheering competition. Ball's dumped down low. St. Louis over to Bedore in the corner. We're back to action. Bill Chase, Calvin Castine. That's a line drive three-pointer that hits the front of the rim and down into the arms of Jeremy Scott. Scott, Gardner, Burke, Thomas, and Siskavich come out for the Bobcats. Burke leans in. His shot is short. That's off the leg of Gardner. Some of the Bobcat faithful, they don't agree with Mr. Scott Beebe. Steve Parker, Scott Beebe are the officials here. St. Louis inbounds to Bedore. Also out there, Thompson. That wasn't St. Louis. Number 52, that's Fletcher. Well, him and St. Louis are built the same. Bedore, Fletcher, Thompson, Cheney, and St. Louis out there for Tupper Lake. Lumberjacks, Bobcats, Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. Another spin move by Thomas. And his shot way off the mark. Zach Welch returns. Going to give Thomas a break. 19-8 is the score still. Immediately following this game, 6 o'clock scheduled start. Northeastern to tangle with the Peru. That's Class B, Section 7 semifinals. The 8 o'clock game is Saranac against, is it Beatmantown? No. GHS, excuse me. PHS, Saranac, the 8 o'clock game. Welch ends up with the ball. I think it was dribbled off his body by Thompson. Welch takes it in and scores. Welch providing the offensive spark here for the Bobcats, and then a great hustling job there and great anticipation by Welch. Welch, if he's on the defensive end, he can create a lot of offense for the Bobcats with his defensive play. Steals, just causing the team to throw the ball away, all that kind of stuff. Zach Welch, very good at. Rebound by Gardner, he dished off to Sean Burke. I think Mr. Welch, he got a trim too, so they wanted to look good for the game. Go to Scott on the foul line, but he puts it back outside. Kick to Andrew Siskavich, his three-pointer a little bit short, but Orr had it, but then stolen away by Welch. Welch dishes to Jeremy Scott and hits him right in the head. Jeremy not expecting that pass. Andrew Siskavich. Another reach-in foul. Hey, I heard somebody way over there say, about time. Siskavich's first, the team's third. Blind Mountain Firemen having a spaghetti dinner today. I don't know how well they'll do with the weather, the way it is might turn out to be. From 4 to 7. I'm sure you all will make it. Tupper Lake. Woes from the outside continue. They've had some three-pointers, but a lot of their shots are off the mark. Burke, that one's short. Burke gets caught with his arm on the back of the Tupper Lake player, and the foul's called, fourth on the Bobcats. Stephen Thomas and Corey Bilo to come back in.
His second, team's fourth.
Only 2 points scored here in the first 3 minutes of this second quarter. Welch with the only 2 points. It's a 21-8 ball game. They go down low to Fletcher. Fletcher way underneath the basket. Jeremy Scott on him, but Scott fouls him. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
His first, team's fifth.
Fletcher sinks the first one. Kyle Lotz coming in. See his first action of this afternoon. Fletcher makes both of them. The 21-10 ball game. And Craigle returns for Tupper Lake. Welch tried to pass the ball over to Stephen Thomas, but it's deflected out of bounds by one of the Tupper Lake defenders. Tupper Lake, they got a pretty good sized bench over there. Probably got about 15 kids here. And on the turnover, Tupper Lake comes up with the ball. On the inbound play, Bobcats unable to hang on to the ball. Craigle from outside. He nails it. Three-pointer's good. John Rabideau looking to see if he can get the Bobcats back on track. Calls a 30-second timeout with 4:24 on the clock. It's 21-13. Bobcats inbound. Welch comes up with the ball. Welch dishes off to Bilo. Bilo, he hadn't had many touches of the ball. Gardner down low. And that's number 45, J.J. Fletcher. Stripping the ball away, but Tupper Lake can't take any advantage of that turnover they created on their defensive end because they throw the ball away down here. We've seen Gardner a couple times now. They quickly double team him down low. Milo, bounce pass. And this time, they make the foul is called on the 52. The other Fletcher. So they got the muscle out there now. The two Fletchers and Jeremy St. Louis, Tupper Lake does. And the smaller Craigle comes down with the ball. Thomas almost steals it. Get it up to J.J. Fletcher. St. Louis with the ball. Craigle. He's open in the corner and hits the three-pointer. So it's was at one time a 13-point lead is down to 5. 8 unanswered points put up by Tupper Lake. 21-16 is the score now. Thomas, finger roll, off the glass and in. He slashed through 2-3 defenders. Thomas goes up there to try and get that ball. Would have been out of bounds, would have been a Bobcat ball. St. Louis will inbound the ball right in front of the Bobcat bench. Put it in the backcourt. Craigle with the ball. Craigle has hit 2 3-pointers to cut into the Bobcat lead. St. Louis from outside. That rims out. Fletcher with the rebound. Good job there by Fletcher. St. Louis, another attempt. That one rims out. Thomas goes up high. No turnover, no foul. Wow. Stephen Thomas got the rebound. Three's a charm. The foul is called on one of the, I think number 45, Fletcher. 3-pointer is good. Makes it a 23-19 ball game.
Foul, Tupper Lake, J.J. Fletcher is first. Team is fifth.
Both teams now with 5 fouls. Foul was on J.J. Fletcher. Mr. Rabideau talking to the official about that rebound that Thomas got, and then he was knocked down on the floor. So St. Louis with 3 cracks at it finally hits a 3-pointer. Zach Welch from outside, that rims out. And on the boards, Tupper Lake gets the ball. Bounce pass to Craigle. Blocked by Thomas. Ball's back in Tupper Lake's possession. St. Louis crashing the boards. Stephen Thomas, I believe the foul is on. Stephen Thomas's first foul, team's 6th. 23-19 is the score. 1:53 left here in the first half. Wild Bill Chase with Kelvin Castine. That shot doesn't go. Bobcats come down with a loose ball. Stephen Thomas, bounce pass to Welch. Welch gets the friendly roll and it drops in. 25-19. Bobcats are up by 6. Craigle open. He throws the ball away. Ball's bouncing around. St. Louis, he's just a gun in there. I'm not quite sure. Was that St. Louis that come down with a loose ball and then he was underneath the basket, stepped out in front, put it up and in. It's 25-21, 4-point game. Stephen Thomas by himself takes it to the hole. No foul called. turnover. Thomas looked like he got hit. No foul called. 1:05 on the clock. Then Tupper Lake turned the ball over. Bobcats inbounded. Saskavich does to Thomas. Crowd kind of quiet, but they're waking up here. Almost through the hands of number 14, Cheney. St. Louis. His shot is off the mark. Corey Bilo comes down with a rebound. We're down to about 30 seconds left in a half, and the Cats holding on to a 4-point lead. The lead was as high as 13 at one time, but Tupper Lake with a good second quarter here has cut into the Bobcat lead. Welch gets it to Saskavich. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Shot clock located right above the rims. Thomas from the foul line, pops it, rims out. Pass up the floor to Kriegel. Kriegel, three-pointer. Well, Kriegel doesn't make the three-pointer. He's going to get to shoot 3 foul shots by himself. Time has expired. It's 25-21 to score right now. And the foul is on Andrew Saskavich. Is he shooting 2? First one's off the mark. Got 2 more shots. Team's just waiting for Kriegel to shoot his foul shots and they'll go to the locker room. Just a matter of does he make them or not. He makes 1, so now it's a 3-point game, 25-22. After 1 quarter was 19-8. Bobcats up by 11. Now only with a 2-point lead at the half. 25-23. Bobcats by 2 over Tupper Lake. We'll be back here on Hometown Cable after the teams get their break. All right, we're ready to get started here in the second half. Bobcats, Tupper Lake on Hometown Cable. Class C, Section 7. Varsity basketball, semifinal game. The winner of this contest will move on to play Seton in the championship game next Saturday in the same location. Plattsburgh State Field House. Bobcats with an impressive first quarter, 19-8 lead. But then Tupper Lake turned the tables on them. They posted 15 points up in that second quarter and holding the Bobcats to just 6. So we have a 2-point game, 25-23. That's off the foot of Gardner and out of bounds. It's a turnover, Tupper Lake ball. Bobcats come out with Bilo, Gardner, Burke, Welch, and Thomas. Kriegel, Thompson, Bador, number Lemaire, and Cheney come out for Tupper Lake. So the starters for both teams start out the second half. Bobcats were led offensively by Zach Welch in that first half. He had 12 points. Behind him, chipping in, was Stephen Thomas with 7 points, Sean Burke with 6 points. Thomas's attempt is short. Gardner goes up, gets nailed on the head, going straight up. It's fouled, he'll go to the line. Offensively leading the way for Tupper Lake, Kriegel had 8 points, Cheney with 6 points, and St. Louis with 5. Nobody in any foul trouble. Sean Burke has 2 fouls, Andrew Saskavich with 2 fouls, and Mike Kriegel, he has 2 fouls. Gardner, here's actually an interesting point about the Bobcats, that Gardner, that's his first point of the game. It was Burke, Welch, and Thomas doing all the scoring. Nobody else.
That is interesting.
If you add that up, 12, 7, and 6, that's 25. So, over and back violation. Turnover created by the Bobcat defense. Sean Burke there to create that havoc.
I think the Cats saw how exciting that first game was when there was one at the buzzer. They just didn't want to run away with this and keep it close and make it exciting down the stretch.
I just think the Cats just got away with an over and back violation. Gardner stepped in the backcourt. That ball's knocked out of bounds. Steve Skiff is all over Mr. Beebe on that right now. I don't know, does the ball have to be in the backcourt, or does one of your feet?
As long as they're both your feet and the ball are in the forecourt, you cannot go back.
Well, yeah, I know he had 1 foot step into the backcourt. Burke pulls up, that's short. Thomas, he had a finger on it. Gardner hustling. Ball's still free. Bador and Cheney come away with it. Bador quickly gets it up to Thompson. Tupper Lake able to come back into the game actually with the bigger muscular lineup when they put the 2 Fletchers in St. Louis out there. But right now they're starting with the quicker, more athletic lineup. Bador to Kriegel. Kriegel on a baseline. Fading away, jump shot is short. Thomas comes down with a rebound. Thomas squeezes through. I'll say the foul's on the floor. It's the first time I've seen Timmy Copeland get up out of his chair in a little bit of excitement. He didn't like that call. Say the Jeremy Scott comes in, replaces Corey Bilo.
It takes a lot of effort for him to get out of that chair, so it has to be an exciting play.
Remember who said that? It wasn't Bill Chase. You phone in with your complaints. Spin move. On a weak side is Gardner. Gardner slices through a couple of defenders, puts it up high off the glass, and it falls in, and Gardner has all 3 points for the Bobcats here in this third quarter. And they are pushed their lead up to 5 now, 28-23. Outside shot for Tupper Lake, rims out. And tying up Thomas was number 14, Scott Cheney. Possession arrow in favor of Tupper Lake. They get the ball back. Chris Thompson will inbound the ball for Tupper Lake. St. Louis and Thompson come in. That shot doesn't go. Jeremy Scott. Well. Foul was on Scott. His first of the night. Was it his second? And then the team's first of the second half. Cheney on the line. Line drive. Falls in. Got one Fletcher returning. Kriegel, Bador on the bench. And Cheney makes them both those foul shots. It's back to a 3-point game, 28-25. Thompson to the middle, finger roll. Rolls out, Gardner working hard underneath. Stevie Parker says the ball was knocked out of bounds by Gardner. He had to go a long ways. Get that loose ball. Indoor track. It's inside this facility here that we're in. It's a 4-lane track, I believe. They redid that over. Maybe last year. High schools use this facility for their indoor track high school season. Thompson. Thompson to Thompson, I believe. Yep. You got Andrew Thompson and Chris Thompson out there. Tupper Lake down by 3. Thompson, three-pointer, could tie it. Nope, it's off the mark. St. Louis using one arm to push, I think it was Steve Thomas out of the way, and he got the rebound. The official blew the whistle for that.
It's a lot easier to get the ball if you do that, though.
Yeah. In Lime Mountain, that's not a foul.
Or is it in Altona?
Or in Altona? Right. Call that jungle ball. Stephen Thomas for Welch. Welch, he had 12 points in that first half. He's yet to score here in the second half. Thomas between the legs. Slides through. He had 5 Tupper Lake defenders collapsing on him, and he's able to sink the basket. 30-25 is the score. That ball is tipped by Welch, and then Burke comes up with a loose ball. Offensive foul on Zach Welch. I'm not quite sure who the defender was, getting his feet planted and drawing the foul. It'll be the second team foul on the Bobcats. It's the first foul on Zach Welch. Kriegel back in the game for Tupper Lake. Kriegel finally gets himself open. Follows his own shot. And an offensive foul is called. One of the fans down here said travel, but probably could have called it travel instead of the foul. That's the third foul on Kriegel. Kriegel, the offensive leader throughout the regular season for Tupper Lake, is in somewhat a little bit of foul trouble. Pass inside to Gardner. Gardner looked like almost got wrapped up. Down low to Scott. Thompson pulls down the offensive glass. Thompson is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. 3:03 on the clock. Stephen Thompson on the line. Stephen Thomas. So many Thompsons from that other team. I just put a son on the end of Oh, okay. Well, maybe we call him by his right name. He'll make this one. Stephen Thomas. Oh, it doesn't get the roll. Fletcher comes down with a rebound. St. Louis up to Thompson. Cheney was open for a second. St. Louis pulls up. Thompson pulls up, takes the jump shot. Now this is St. Louis. Outside, off the glass and in. That's a 3-pointer. It's a 2-point game, 30-28. Burke. Looked to move the ball inside. Unable to do so. Kick it back out to Burke. Tupper Lake taking control of the glass here. Thomas going to get called for the foul on Thompson. His first attempt to steal the ball away, he didn't get it, but that second attempt, he fouled him. Got a timeout called, 30-second timeout, 2:28 on the clock. 30-28 is the score. St. Louis inbounds to Thompson. Josh Schneider, number 11, he's in the game for the first time. Thompson, finger roll. That's through the hands of Gardner, into the hands of Cheney. It's off the Schneider, out of bounds. Gardner was up there to get that rebound, but the ball just fell through his hands and onto the floor. Cats shot well in that first half. 3-pointers. I think they hit 6. Burke from outside. His shot doesn't go. Bilo. Thompson now with the ball. Fletcher almost turned the ball over in the backcourt. Thompson, 20 seconds, counting on the shot clock. Cheney from outside. That rims out. Burke comes down with a rebound. Cheney could have hit that shot. It'd been the first lead for Tupper Lake. Bobcats seemed a little disarray on the offensive end and have been since the first quarter when they posted a 19 on the board. John Rabideau, seeing that, is going to call a full timeout with 16 seconds on the shot clock. 1:09 in the quarter. It's a 30-28 ball game. Bobcats by 2 over the Lumberjacks. NAC varsity cheering squad now on the floor.
I can hear them.
Hey, Bob Emery's over there, standing near the end of the bleachers.
He probably doesn't know what's going on here. No ice. He doesn't know what's in.
Bob Emery coached the Plattsburgh State Cardinals. That shot's blocked. Jeremy Scott comes up with a loose ball. And the 3 Tupper Lake players around him. Foul is called on Tupper Lake. And actually, I think we've seen quite a bit of that where Tupper Lake they appear to wrap up some NAC players and no calls made. Gardner from the outside. That doesn't go. Thompson on the weak side boards pulls down the rebound. Suskavich is out there with Burke. Stephen Thomas is on the bench. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's a 2-point game. Both teams only scoring 5 points here in this third quarter thus far. St. Louis dumps it down low. Cheney can't tie the ball game up. Jump ball called. 28.7 seconds. Possession arrow in favor of NAC. Mr. Skiff not liking that. Hey, remember I told you on the phone Plattsburgh State would be here, the parking out there tonight. Plattsburgh State, a couple of basketball games. There are going to be some Cardinal hockey fans. They ain't going to be happy. They're going to have to walk a little distance they're going to go to the game tonight. Burke hits a big jump shot from the outside. Down to 10 seconds left in the quarter. Puts it up to 32-28 ball game. Andrew Suskavich almost put a reach in there. That's off the foot. St. Louis. Thompson gets the shot off. Doesn't go. Bobcats outscoring the Lumberjacks by a 7-5 margin in the third quarter. Have a 32-28 lead. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine. The beautiful facilities of Plattsburgh State Field House. With Hometown Cable. Basketball here. The 6-man squad for Tupper Lake cheering versus the 18-19 man squad of NAC. Well, I think Gardner had 3 points, Burke had 2, and I believe Thomas had the other 2 for the Bobcats. St. Louis loses control. The ball's out of bounds. Bobcats with it.
Head up to 9 and they score 7.
Well, Thomas. Oh, I said Gardner had 3, Burke had 2, and Thomas had 2. 2-2-3 is 7. Somebody just scored. Who was that? NAC, 34-28. Andrew Siskavich trying to apply some pressure to number 15, Thompson. That's Andrew Thompson. John Rabideau puts in somebody for Siskavich. Or Jeremy Scott. Zach Welch on the bench. Bador, Kregel, St. Louis. J.J. Fletcher and Cheney for Tupper Lake. Gardner, Scott, Bilo, Burke, and Thompson. Thomas. St. Louis from outside drains the three-pointer. Makes it a three-point game, 34-31. Cuts the deficit in half. Bobcats appeared at one time they were going to pull away after one quarter, 19-8. They had the lead. Stephen Thomas, nice job of following up his shot. Burt dishes to Bilo. Bilo down low. Field, bank it off the foot. Pass to Thomas. Thomas picking up being in the right place at the right time.
That's a recent addition to the playbook.
And then what do we got? Jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of
Job, Jeremy!
Possession arrow in favor of NAC, I guess. Originally, one of the officials pointing Tupper Lake's way. 6.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 36-31. Every possession down court. Big possession now for the Bobcats. Welch almost lost control. Gardner on the elbow. Ends up traveling. John Welch said he didn't. Or John Rabideau. John Rabideau says he didn't move. He didn't move. Cats and Lumberjacks. One of them looking to advance to play the Knights of Seton next week's championship game. St. Louis from outside. He's hit big three-pointers here now. In his fourth quarter, it's back to a two-point game, 36-37. St. Louis, he had 33 three-pointers throughout the regular season. That's Justin Gardner. Out on top to Welch. Welch, three-point attempts, good. And Welch answers that three-pointer with a three-pointer of his own. That's a big shot there by Zach Welch. His first points here in the second half. 39-34. It's 5:40 on the clock, and the ball squirted away. They got it back. We're back into playing here. Seen Bador do that quite a bit here tonight, actually. Tupper Lake has thrown a lot of passes high and which are really not reachable. Seen one time where Thomas actually went up, touched the ball. It would have went out of bounds, been a Bobcat ball. Burke, that's short. Could tell that right from the release. Welch comes away with it. Pulls up, hits. Nope. That's a little bit short. Cheney comes down with a rebound. St. Louis by himself. Ends up losing control. Thomas gets knocked down. Fletcher. And that actually a plus for the Bobcats, puts them in a bonus. 17 fouls now on Tupper Lake. We're going down the other end to shoot 1-on-1. (39-34). Stephen Thomas on the line. Just under 5 minutes to go. Big foul shot there. He gets another one. Puts it up to a 6-point margin again. 4:59 on the clock. Fletcher. Replaced by another Fletcher. One's just a little bit bigger than the other. I can't make out his first name. It looks like DeValvolo or something. Thomas. I got me saying Thompson so much. Thomas getting the roll there, drops in both free throws. Bobcats with their biggest lead here in the second quarter, or second half, that is. 41-34. Thompson from outside, that's off the mark. Fletcher's there, pulls down a rebound. He goes up with it and knocked straight out of bounds by Stephen Thomas with the block shot. Stephen Thomas with the long arms, and he's quick getting off his feet. That ball's knocked out of bounds. Thompson inbounds to Fletcher on the baseline. Oh, surely looked like a travel there. Kregel kicks it out. Thompson wide open down low. Bador getting him the ball there, and he puts it up off the glass, but it didn't fall in for him. And a timeout's called here. 4:32 on the clock. 41-34. Bobcats with a 7-point lead. The NAC varsity cheering squad returns to the floor again. Tupper Lake with the ball here. Passes into Kregel. Kregel swings it up top to Thompson. Thompson, Bador, Kregel. One Fletcher and Cheney out there now for Tupper Lake. 4:20 left in regulation. Thompson pulls up. It's high off the glass. He doesn't get the roll. Gardner comes up with a loose ball. Gardner. Some fancy footwork and a little bit of dribble, then dishes off to Welch. Welch gets it to Burke. All the starters out there for NAC, except for Jeremy Scott. And a reach in or a hold or something there. What that means. Forearm smash. The forearm smash. Foul by Jeremy Scott. Inbounded to Bador. Welch with the clean pick, takes it himself and scores. 43-34 to Bobcats with a 9-point lead now. They look to go down low. Fletcher battling there was Jeremy Scott. He's a little mismatch in size, but Jeremy Scott holding his own there. But foul is called. Timeout. 3:43 on the clock. That's the team's 6th foul for the Bobcats.
In our earlier game today, Classic.
Catch that on tape?
Just the end of it.
The razzle-dazzle cheerleading of that young Milo girl, right? Doing some end over end, what do they call those? Flips. It's not in a cartwheel. Cartwheel's to the side, right? Fouls on Burke, his 3rd. Puts Tupper Lake into the bonus, so free throw shooting throughout the remainder of the contest for both teams whenever a foul is called. Thompson, he's very unlucky here tonight. He's getting the shots off. They're getting some good looks, and even at the foul line, the ball just to hang around up there, and then it falls off, and it don't go in for him. Thompson looks to drive to the hoop, but he pulls it back out. NAC, ooh. That's off in Kregel. He slapped it out of bounds. Burke do a shuffle over there.
I don't know. This is the only auditorium in the from the area that needs a ball boy to help out there.
Good point, Calvin. Yeah, they should hire him. Thomas, excuse me. Welch hustling to the ball. Welch calling for the ball now. Time is a factor. They don't need to hurry things. Gardner underneath, surrounded by Tupper Lake defenders. Nobody got him. He went straight up. Everybody stood their ground. I don't know. Probably a good no call there. I mean, he initiated the contact. Welch from outside. That rims out. Gardner pushes off Fletcher to get to the ball. Mr. Beebe right there to make that call. Under 3 minutes, 2:57. It's a 43-34 ball game.
Gardner is first.
You almost expect to see a pack of cigarettes roll under Fletcher's sleeve up there.
Yeah, he's got the Elvis look going, don't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, little 50s, the sideburns, the floppy mop hair there. Hey, it's been cold out, this winter. You gotta grow the hair a little longer.
All right. So I haven't got a haircut yet.
Especially up there in Tupper Lake. That one doesn't go. First one went. It's a 43-35 game. Quickly up to Bilo. Bilo, his first, looked like to be his first points, but that doesn't fall for Bilo. Nice pass from Thomas to Bilo. St. Louis driving the baseline. That doesn't fall. It's stripped from St. Louis as he went to go on the putback. 2.5 minutes left here in the game or regulation, depending on how you want to look at it. If you're a Tupper Lake fan, you're hoping regulation, at least. That's out of bounds off the foot of Zach Welch. No. It didn't go off his own foot. It didn't go off his own foot. No, it was off Zach. It was off Welch.
It was. I know.
Yeah. NAC fans said they got to watch the tape. Taking it to the hoop is Thompson. He'll go to the line. The foul, I believe, will be on Bilo. He'll smash to the forearm again. Team 9th. Next foul called on a Bobcats puts Tupper Lake in the double bonus. 2:24 left. Thompson. Woes continue. He's had a very difficult time shooting in this gymnasium here, Field House. Second one falls for him. It's a 7-point game. Timeout call with 2:24 on the clock. And the NAC cheering squad will probably return to the floor. 43-36. It's a 7-point game for the Bobcats. BB, get out of the way. Was that the jackknife or what when she went up there? Full court press being applied here by Tupper Lake now. Stephen Thomas with the ball, inbounded to Gardner. Gardner had all he could do to make sure the Bobcats maintain control. Ball's out of bounds, off in St. Louis. Sean Burke throwing it off St. Louis. And ball just did go out of bounds. Welch inbounds in the backcourt. Down to 15 seconds on the shot clock. And that's going to put Sean Burke on the line. St. Louis fouling Burke with 2 minutes exactly left in regulation. Fourth quarter. 43-36. Cats need to make their foul shots from here out. That one doesn't go. Ball's tipped in the air. Scott comes down with it. Stephen Thomas tipping that ball in the air and enabling Jeremy Scott to come down with it. Big rebound there by Jeremy Scott, the sophomore for NAC. Burke to Gardner. Gardner watched by Fletcher. Burke moves to his left. Valuable seconds kicking off the clock here. Down to 10 seconds in the shot clock. They go down low. Thompson gets called for having his hand on the back of Stephen Thomas. Stephen Thomas goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Plattsburgh State Field House, providing a little Final Four atmosphere here in a sectional play for high school basketball here in the CVAC. Semifinals of Class C here. Tupper Lake and Northern Adirondack in the second game. The first game, Seton prevailing. The three-pointer as the buzzer was sounding. They win it 50-47. Thomas makes one of two foul shots. It's 44-36 game. Kriegel taking it to the hoop. Offensive foul. Gardner there underneath to plant his feet. No. Do you shoot 1-and-1 on an offensive foul? No? All right. Somebody's calling a timeout, I believe, with 1:23 on the clock. We go and fight. Let's go. Let's fight. We go and fight. Let's go. Let's fight. We go and fight. Let's go. Let's fight. Burke, Welch, Thomas, Scott, and Gardner out there for the Bobcats. Got St. Louis, Kriegel, Thompson, Cheney, and one of the Fletchers. Ball's on the floor. Fletcher gets to St. Louis. St. Louis finding Thompson underneath. Welch moving the ball up. Bounce pass to Jeremy Scott from Stephen Thomas. And Scott puts it up off the glass and in. 1 minute exactly left in the contest here. Thompson losing the ball. Picks it up in the backcourt. Went off in Thomas. Thompson, finger roll. Jump ball called. Looked like two Tupper Lake players tied up together there at time. 48.8 seconds on the clock. Bobcats looking to advance to the Section 7 Class C final against Seton. They are up by 8 points. Kriegel from outside on a weak side. Boards is Gardner. 19-8 after one quarter. And then Tupper Lake answered that by with a 15-point second quarter, holding NAC to 6, so it was 25-23 at the half. Both teams only Bobcats outscoring Tupper Lake by a score of 7-5 in that third quarter. They had a 35-28 lead. No? Did we write it down?
It'll be 32
to 28. Only a 4-point game. So Tupper Lake they've scored 5 points in the third quarter, and they've only posted up 6 more here in this fourth quarter. NAC, Sean Burke on the line. He hits one, makes it a 47-38 game. He's got another foul shot coming here. Bobcats, the number 1 seed here, Section 7 Class C, 2002-2003 season. Craigle going up there, losing the ball out of bounds. And the Cats well on their way here, it appears to be, going to the finals. Play against Seton, a team that they split during the regular season. First game went into overtime. St. Louis has to reach in on Welch. Welch going to go down the other end, shoot 2 foul shots. So no drama here at the end of this game.
Time for Tupper to stop the fouling.
Tupper Lake having a tough time with this, probably the background here. Welch, he's led the way offensively. He had 12 points in the first half, probably up around 16 to 18 here total for the game. 22.6. It's a 10-point game. Thomas. Quickly up to Craigle. Craigle's 3-pointer comes up short. St. Louis, he's going to pop a 3-pointer. He nails it. Timeout called. 48-41, 9.8 seconds on the clock. Bobcats up by 7. Steve Skiff hoping for a steal and a prayer. NAC cheering squad on the floor. You recording that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Naturally.
Tupper apparently is going to foul as soon as the ball is touched, Bill.
Well, time's running out. Well, they didn't. They waited almost 7 seconds before they fouled there. 2.7 on the clock. Burke will go to the line to shoot a couple of foul shots.
Coach Skiff is chewing away out there, wondering why it took so long.
(48-41). Once again, no drama at the end of this game. Bobcats will advance as the number 1 seed. They're going to make it to the championship game of Class C, Section 7. They're going to be playing against the defending champion, Seton Catholic Knights. That game will take place right here on this floor. 50-41 is the final. Bobcats prevailing over the Lumberjacks. It's been Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine for Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. It's a snowy night here. We're all going to have to drive careful. Hey, about immediately following this contest, Northeastern Clinton Cougars, Hometown Cable's Hometown Cougars, playing against the number 1 seed in Class B, the Peru Indians. Have a good night, everybody. Done.